we will install Ubuntu 12.4 into a virtual machine, and the application we'll use to create that virtual machine is VirtualBox by Oracle. You can download this for free off the internet. We'll create a new virtual machine, and we're going to call it Ubuntu 12.04 Demo. Notice it went ahead and selected the type and the version for you. Click Next. I recommend, if you've got enough RAM, to set it to about 2 gigs. Minimum is 512. Then we're going to create a virtual hard drive, and we'll use the virtual disk image, VirtualBox disk image VDI, and we'll dynamically allocate space as it's needed. It's originally set at 8 gigs, but it'll use what it needs and grow up to that point. Now that the virtual machine's been created, we'll have to start it. So make sure you've got that, for instance, the demo selected, and click on the Start button. I have the installer, the ISO, set up on the G drive, so I need to change to that. And then Start. So it'll automatically go to that G drive where my installation is located. There are some areas in the installation that take quite a bit of time, so I will cut out those pieces to reduce the size of the video. We finally get to see something. This is the background that will be used in the Ubuntu installation. Notice we have a little ball in the middle with a rotating center that lets us know that something's going on. If you see that stop rotating, you know you've got a problem with your installation. Could have locked up on you. And we'll pick Install Ubuntu, and you notice we have English selected. So it passed all of our tests, and we will not download the updates while installing, and we will not install a third-party software. So we click Continue. This will erase anything that would have been on a virtual drive that had been created previously. But in this case, it will not delete anything on your host machine. All your data is safe. It's just going to create a brand new disk and install everything on it. And we're going to use the entire 8 gigs. We could partition it out and do several other partitions, but we're going to let the software do it itself. So we now start the installation. Notice it defaults to Chicago, which is Central Standard Time. That's where I'm located, so I'm happy with that time zone. Now we pick US English for the keyboard and continue. This is your username, not the root. And let's call this Ubuntu 12.04 Demo. And now I create a password for my individual user and click Continue. Now starts the lengthy process. It's going to copy a lot of files during the installation. So following the instructions, we do a restart now. When you reach this point, notice it says, please remove installation media and close the tray, if any, then press enter. So we can come up to Devices, CD, DVD, and remove disk from virtual drive. Then come back in and click enter. As you can see, we're now back to the login prompt. And just a note, this took a little bit over an hour to do the complete installation.